Olori Ronke was disappointed allegedly as Ooni of Ife gave her the embarrassment of a lifetime before her church members that she brought to the palace. You know that one thing about Ronke is she likes to bring people to the palace to prove how she is this, how she is that. But unfortunate for her, this time around, she received an embarrassment that she never expected from Kabiyesi. And this is because Kabiyesi have been showing them so much love and respect, even when they are going against his decisions. Yet, he is still showing them that love. But only recently, the king is no longer happy with Ronke over the fact that Ronke knew too well that protective charm, taking it away from the king, might cost him his life and a whole lot of problems in his life. But she went ahead to take it away. That simply shows that she doesn't really care about the king, because if she do, she wouldn't take away that something as precious as that away from the king. But she did, and she did not even accept it at first. But unfortunately for her, something brought it out of her mouth, because if not for the attack of that ancient egg, I believe by now we'll still be talking about the missing protective charm. But ever since that attack happened and Ronke confessed, I know she did not confess with her own right senses. Something made her to confess because she doesn't want to be continued being attacked by that ancient egg. So after that confession, Ooni of Ife have changed his attitude towards Ronke. Because before now, I don't think the king would want to embarrass Ronke in the presence of people, not to talk of her church members. But he did it, and this is to tell you that he is no longer happy with Ronke. Even though they will still come out to make us believe that all is well. Anyway, ever since this protective charm stuff, I've not seen a video of Ronke and Ooni of Ife in the public. I don't know if you have seen one, but for me, I've not seen. But before now, you will always see them outside. Ronke will be romancing the king in the public, showing them how much. I don't know if you remember the day of Dr. Elizabeth's marriage. Ronke was busy. If you watch that video, you will see that this woman is up to something. She was busy caressing the king in the public, showing them love and showing him love, while he is supposed to be concentrating on his marriage with Dr. Elizabeth. So now a lot have changed. They said Ronke, who have been begging for such a long time. As a matter of fact, his family members have come to beg, yet the king did not agree. They also they said they bought a cow some time ago to come and beg the king, promising that the king they have made arrangement for Ronke to stay outside the palace, that the Ronke will not give the king a headache again, that Ronke can not go or will not go against the king's decision any longer, that all they want is let Ronke remain married to the king, but let the king not go on with this royal separation that he has been agitating for. But with all of this, Ronke thought it would be wise that he bring his church members to come and join force with her to beg Ooni of Ife. They said she brought some of her church members, both men and women, some adults and all of that. When they came, they said she knelt down as usual, because one good thing about them is that they always prostrate to greet their husband, and that is their culture and tradition. So they said she knelt down, was begging the king to please forgive her, that she is promising that such a thing will never repeat itself, that the main reason why she did all of that was because she was kind of frustrated, she was looking for attention and love, that the main reason she did that was just to get the king to be on her side, that she is promising that henceforth that nothing of such will happen again. But the king, they said she was even giving the king a condition that the king should stop marginalizing them, that the king should start to treat them equally, that he should stop treating Queen Naomi better than all of them. And that is why they are going after Queen Naomi. That is why it looks as if they are fighting Queen Naomi. It's not because, that is because the king is showing her more love, that the king is supposed to love them equally, that the king is supposed to treat them equally. My people, you can imagine that Ronke, who is begging, is telling the king how to treat them. That that he is the person that contributed to 99% of why things are the way it is in the palace. Because if he is not going for Queen Naomi, that all of these things wouldn't have been happening. They said while he was talking that jargon from her on the other side of the mouth, they said the king walked out on her and ignored her. The king did not even utter a word. They said he walked out on Ronke, and Ronke was so embarrassed, as in she felt so embarrassed, because if not that the church members were all there, I'm sure she would kind of pretend and get up from where she is and leave. But they say she find it so difficult to even stand up from where she was kneeling to beg the king or to dictate for the king how to treat them. Because this one is no longer begging now. When you came to beg and you are telling the person that, look, oh, you contributed to the reason why I did this, and don't do it like this again, do it like that, stop going after Queen Naomi, this and that, and you think that is begging. It is not begging. And because she doesn't have manner of approach, they said the king ignored her and walked away out of her. Walked out of her while she was with other people. It was those people, they said, that helped her to come and bring her up from where she was, shamelessly and embarrassed, kneeling down, begging. Hey. Anyways, it is expected, because there's a limit to which you can treat a man. The thing have it up to here. And that is why he's no longer tolerating them. I don't know if you remember what happened the last time they said Mariam faked fainting. That the king did not even go closer to her. And before now, you don't know that the Ooni of Ife is not like that. They said this man is such a loving and caring man. But these people have dealt with him. They have shown him that, look, oh, if you do not do what makes you a king, we are going to take over and be a king over you. And that is what it is. When a woman refuses to obey the husband, the only thing she's planning is how to make the husband obey her. And that is being a king over the king, you know. So, with all of these things happening, it is very clear that Ooni of Ife his mind is no longer with these women. Seriously. And anyways, we do know that, will I say, he married them in order to pepper Queen Naomi. And that is why it is not good to make decisions in a hurry. Even though we do know that some of the elders contributed, because they were the ones pushing him, telling him that, look, oh, you are a king. Don't you know your what? Who is Queen Naomi that you have to go after her? This, you have to go and beg her and all of that. Now, who is begging? The king is also begging, you know, because his heart lies with Queen Naomi. There are two hearts that beat as one. Whether you like it or not, that is what it is. And coupled with the fact that Queen Naomi have something that is so precious to the king, which is Prince Tadenikawo. He can never back down. Anyway, guys, don't forget that they're all alleged information, okay? Always remember that. And please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys. Bye.